And we begin with college sports in South Carolina, as there is an effort underway to pay Division I athletes to play.
A bill filed by Charleston senator aims to provide yearly stipends to certain college athletes who maintain good academic standing. Becky Buds has those details.
For South Carolina State University basketball player Rasan Edwards, being a student athlete is a full-time job.
Between classes and working out plus practice, I would say about 4 to 6 hours a day.
Between sports and school, he says there's no time to work.
So I can't even imagine what it would be like to just have a little bit of money on the side. That would help so much.
A new bill filed by State Senator Marlon Kimpson would allow Division I schools like the University of South Carolina and Clemson University, which generate at least $50 million in athletics revenue per year, to pay football and men's and women's basketball players. The stipends would be based on the time spent on their sport and would be added to athletic scholarships and classified as financial aid, not income. Only athletes who maintained a minimum 2.0 GPA the previous year would receive the money.
Keeping up with your schoolwork, it's not easy. I don't think people really grasp how hard that is.
The bill also creates a trust fund for student athletes, with $5,000 being deposited into the fund each year for each athlete who's in good academic standing. Graduating means the athlete is paid the amount deposited into the trust fund up to $25,000. While South Carolina State does not meet the revenue threshold under the bill, Edwards still supports it.
As far as us, we don't have a big fan base. You know, like us being a Division I school, it's not going to be the same as it is at USC. So it's like, I understand that it's like they bring in a different type of revenue, income, and stuff like that. I understand that, but
Senator Marlon Kimpson introduced similar legislation in 2015, 2018, and 2020. Reporting in Orangeburg, Becky Buds, News 19 WLTX.
Well, this bill comes some 18 months after the governor signed a bipartisan bill into law that allows student athletes to receive compensation for name, image, and likeness rights, collectively known as NIL.
The NCAA approved a policy to pay athletes for their name, image, and likeness in July of last year. But how do athletes get paid for their identity? An athlete's name, image, and likeness, their NIL, are the three elements used to legally allow using someone's identity to promote a product or service. With the NCAA's temporary NIL policy, athletes can be paid for the use of their identity. That means student athletes can be paid for things like their autograph, modeling athletic clothing, promoting products and services, and even personal appearances.